In this video, I want to challenge you to think a little bit more creatively about how you're allocating your marketing budget. If you're like most people, you're trying to reach every single potential person who's in your target market. So, for example, if you're selling a product that is perfect for every college kid in America, then you're probably out looking for resources and for mediums that will allow you to get your product and service in front of every college kid in America. That's millions of people. And if you know that it takes 7 or more times of someone seeing the same marketing message before they even notice it, you can imagine how your marketing budget is going to balloon trying to get your message in front of every college kid in America 10, 15, and 20 times so that any of them even pay attention to you. Talk about spreading your budget really thin. Now let's just say, for example, you've only got 20,000 units. So if you could move 20,000 units off the shelf, your business would be completely sold out. Now, why are you trying to reach every single college kid in America? Maybe the best person for your reach is a male student in a southeastern college who plays baseball. Now, there's more than enough people right there with that really refined market that you could actually sell all of your products and services. Now, let's just set aside and say you actually have 1 million products. I would actually encourage you that lots of micro-focused budgeting or micro-focused targeting would actually be more successful than just one big generic ad campaign to everybody in college. Let's just basically talk this through in another example, because what I think happens here is when you free yourself from the assumption that your marketing has to reach everybody in your potential market, you start to come up with much more creative ideas. I was talking to a friend who has an exclusive license for a very special type of machine equipment. He sells it to construction crews, to renovation and demo crews, and it actually allows them to do a lot of really cool things that they can't do today. Now, he has the entire US market completely locked up for him. But when he thinks about his sales goals, he only needs to sell, maybe 100 units over the next year. And when I talked to him a little bit further, it turned out that the majority of his business was coming out of the Chicago area because the Chicago construction market is absolutely on fire and the labor rates there are very expensive. So those people are very willing to invest in equipment if it makes them more efficient. So we talked it through and I said, well, what if you just completely dominated the Chicago market? Do you think there's enough business in that one region that you could completely knock your sales goals out of the park? And he conceded that it very well was, because it was such a hotbed right now. So I asked him, why are you spending your marketing budget trying to reach every single construction person in America, just an absolutely daunting task, when you could instead just go in and completely saturate and just put a dome over the entire Chicago market so that these people are hearing about you over and over again. When they wake up in the morning, you're in their face, you're in their place, you're in their space. They hear about your message so many times that they finally say, what is this thing? I need to go check it out because I see everybody else has it and I think I need it for my firm as well. Now, if we were talking about a national marketing budget at his size, we probably couldn't be talking about feet on the street in every major market in the country. But when you narrow your focus down to a simple region like Chicago, there's nothing preventing him from hiring an on-site staff that could be out every single day talking to the same people. Why go to 4 trade shows that are national trade shows that may or may not get the same people when you could basically take that same budget and be at every single trade show throughout the entire year that's in that region that has anything to do with this target market? What's going to happen is that people in that Chicago market are going to continue to see this message and find out about this product so much that they're going to feel like he's everywhere and they're going to have to talk to him about his product and service. So I want to challenge you to free yourself up. Don't just assume that your target marketing budget has to be allocated to your entire target market. When you narrow it down a little bit, a lot of freedom comes and a lot of opportunities pop up that you may have not had otherwise. So get creative and make sure your marketing is efficient rather than complete over your target market.